I have fresh vegetables, and none of it was planted, none of it was irrigated, fertilized, and this is just what the Okanagan already has to offer us.
He calls himself the Kelowna Forager. Scott Moran is a local expert who harvests wild produce across the Okanagan in a sustainable and efficient way. He then sells his forage items to local high-end restaurants and farmers markets as a way to help residents incorporate wild foods into their everyday diet. And as he tells Cassinet, hunting for wild food is a family tradition.
A lot of people grew up hunting and fishing. In my family, we grew up mushroom picking. So my first experience was picking morels from the Salmon Arm forest fire. I think it burned in 1998. So the harvest year for morel mushrooms is the year after a forest fire. Just once you get mushrooms. So with my brother, dad, uncle, cousins, we all went up there. We didn't really find anything until we got to a really high elevation, and we didn't bring water, we didn't bring any safety equipment, and we just patched out, as we'd say. We did really well, and then trying to get off the mountain was like a bit of an ordeal, and I don't remember it that well, but I do remember crying a lot.
Other Cassinet readers are sharing their findings of large mushrooms all over the valley. And as Moran says, this is the perfect time to learn about foraging.
You know, maybe there's like a one every 10 years kind of mushroom season. This might be a once every 20 years kind of season, especially getting like, we had a 14-pound puffball at the farmer's market that was pure white on the inside, that was picked within Kelowna city limits. So that's just, you know, those people who grew up their whole lives here and never saw anything like that. But they're out there, you just have to look.
Paul, you are Canada's top chef.
His older brother Paul became a chef and won Top Chef Canada last year with using wild produce as a niche. With that knowledge, Scott pitched the idea of wild produce to be used in restaurants here in Kelowna.
All the chefs, especially young chefs, they really wanted to use these ingredients. And here in the Okanagan, we're lucky. We don't have parasites from, say, cows and sheep. We don't have pollution. We really are like one of the only populated areas in the world where you could just go like anywhere and pick stuff. Before we met this morning, I just went and did my local foray around West Bank and Kelowna. So I got 3 things in a couple hours here. So I just wanted to give you a taste to get your initial reaction documented here. So here's the first one. These are Milkweed Pods. So that's just a really easy to use vegetable.
Sweet,
Yeah.
crunchy.
Totally.
I could see myself
And those,
eating that.
you can just pull them off the plant. They're super easy to get. Now this is Sumac. So these are hard seeds and the flavor's on the outside.
They're so fuzzy.
Yeah, super fuzzy.
So sour.
Really sour. Yeah, those are actually so sour they can corrode metal. You got use stainless steel and wood. And then here is watercress. That's just like arugula, really.
Oh wow, and there's beautiful flower.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
Fresh.
And that's like arugula, spicy.
Peppery. I love arugula. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
For more information on wild picking, check out Kelowna Forager on Instagram. Sarita Patel, Cassinet News, Kelowna. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, no problem.